There you go. Habs win 5-2. We're watching. Now Joshua's going after Jack Guy. Little too late, man. Little too late. And this is what I want to talk about. Like, how are guys not showing a fight till the end there? Like, it's just, you never deserve to be in that game. The context is the context. No Austin Matthews, no Matthew Nyes, and other injuries around it. The Habs have those other injuries around it, but those are kind of write-offs. Austin Matthews, Matthew Nyes. Those are massive losses to your team. So going into this week, when I looked at the 3 matchups, I was like, you got to get at least 2 of the 3 wins. Got to get at least 4 of the possible 6 points. You got 3 of them. It's so early in the season, but the fight is pissing me off, or I should say the lack of fight from certain guys. And I mean, just the brain farts, right? Like, there's so many layers to what's going on with this team right now, but what bothers me the most above the lack of fight is the lack of fight for your goalie. Joseph Woll stands on his head. You let the guy be hung out to dry completely. It's a mercy pull. Anyone blaming Joseph Woll is out of their mind. That's a mercy pull. That is 100% a mercy pull from Craig Berube because the team is embarrassing their tendy. 25-12 with the shots on net for Montreal. It's out of this world unacceptable when you look at what they did to Woll in this game. And again, I understand the injuries. It doesn't matter. The lack of fight for your goalie is what drives me the most nuts. So, is it a change? Where's the change? I think a lot of Leaf fans are asking, who's at fault here? I really wish Matthews and Nyes would be in the lineup and they'd have these struggles for the context of this. Then you know the changes are clear. In this situation, it's like, well, the injuries are the excuse, so we got to wait to see. I hate that because it's just a waste of time, and really, if it gets to it where the players come back, those players, Matthews and Matthew Nyes, they come back and it's still like this, it's probably mid-December when you're making changes. Well, the St. Louis Blues in 2019 won a Stanley Cup after being last place in January. Yeah, I get it. This is the first game where I'm really going to say, you know that one video where I'm really zoomed in and going, no negative tone on Morgan Rielly? Yeah, I'm going to say a negative tone on Morgan Rielly. That was like 3 weeks ago, right? Morgan Rielly's offense, for me, offsets a lot of the liability stuff. But in a game like this, Mo, you just can't be doing some of the stuff that you did. There's got to be more urgency. You cannot let Josh Anderson do a little circle and get a shot on Woll there. You just can't. Is that a stop? More times than not, yeah, Woll probably stops that fourth goal. But Woll made 4 or 5 saves before that where he stood on his head. So my biggest thing is you don't fight for a goalie. He allows a goal like that. It could have been a much different game if you score a goal before the end of the second period and you're down 3-1. And then, of course, look what happened with the Leafs, right? Nylander scores. It could have been 3-2. Different story. And then you're not pulling your goalie desperately with 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes left. So, you know what? Give me your thoughts, guys. I'm going to talk about some mock trades, stuff like that. But it just drives me nuts, the lack of fight from certain guys. But you know what? Lawton, Lorentz, there are some guys that are showing it at the very least. Tavares can only do so much. He's 35 years old, and this guy's like trying to will this team into it. And that's the guy that lost the captaincy too, which also another story for another day. But it's really, really showing that guy probably shouldn't have lost the C considering the circumstances of what we're seeing right now. So subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, guys. Thanks for joining the stream for the Leafs Habs game, and thank you for watching all the videos. I hope you guys stick around for good stuff. And yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. So I hope you guys have a great night. We'll see you on the next one. And yeah, keep an eye on my X or Instagram, or I'll just post on YouTube like I did. If you guys have the notifications on for YouTube, you'll get notified. Thanks, guys. Peace.